Hi, I'm Tom Best with Trouw Nutrition, Director of Quality and Food Safety. To Trouw Nutrition, quality assurance means everybody's on board. It's ingrained in what we do. It takes everybody to do their role to the best of their ability in order for us to deliver that final product. Everybody's on a quality team. I can remember at one of the first meetings I was asked at lunch to say a few words. And so at the beginning I asked, I said, I'd like everybody on the quality team to stand up. And of course all those that reported directly to me immediately stood up. And so I quietly waited. And eventually everybody realized what was happening. So the VP of Companion Animals stood up, and then his salespeople stood up. And I waited until everybody in the room and the president joined us and everybody was on their feet. And I assured them that this is what it takes. This is what we do. This is what we're focused on. This is what we built the business on. This is why we're here. We're protecting the nutritional integrity of our customer's brand. We use quality to innovate, to implement procedures, to implement all those checks that allow us to assure that final product is exactly how it needs to be. What quality assurance means to Trouw Nutrition, it's just what we do day in and day out. For me personally, it's always about the people. Our people, they're responsible, they're dedicated, they have unique expertise that we have employed for reasons. We take advantage of those skill sets, put them in the areas where they're going to flourish the best, where they can succeed, and where they do the greatest benefit for us and our customer base. So quality is all about getting it right. It's about delivering what is expected. It's about being a partner with that customer base, talking to them about their risk. What are they forgetting? What do we need to consider? So all together, collectively, we make sure that we're all nodding our heads and in agreement that we've got it right. And then we proceed and we document it. We know that we're going to continue to set the standard for the industry. When it comes to quality, what sets Trouw Nutrition apart is the fact that we check everything. And then we recheck it again. On average, there's more than 101 quality checks. So there's a lot of different touches that we have that protect the integrity of that ingredient. We have our ISAM ingredient supplier assessment management system that keeps track of all the documentation to support those raw materials. We have the NIR discriminant analysis that checks every batch against historical curves to make sure that what we receive is what we're supposed to get. We have product quality agreements that document all those needed parameters, the specs, the risk and concerns, so the supplier knows exactly what's expected. We have a global lot tracker that allows us to track and trace and retrieve all the information should we need to. There's a lot of different systems that we have in place to ensure quality. But what really sets Trouw apart is the people. It's their experience, it's their expertise. It's very impressive. We have a lot of different specialties. Their dedication, second to none. What makes Trouw Nutrition's plant employees unique is the culture we've created. One of the unique things that we have is the tenure. We have, on average, 9+ years tenure. We have a team that is focused on quality They know what they do, they know why they do it, they can explain what they're doing while they're doing it. They themselves have been the ones that help us create the quality environment that we have. They do this day in and day out. They know the ingredients, they know the process, and like we all are, sometimes you have that gut feeling, you know, that something's just not right. And most operations are focused on volume, and it's like we got to produce it, we got to get it out the door. Our team knows it's got to be right. We've got to do everything we can to ensure that everything is in there at the exact amount. The nutritional integrity of our customer brand is at stake. So if something doesn't feel right, they raise their hand, they stop the process, and they investigate to make sure that whatever doesn't feel right, they get back to that feeling of comfort, knowing that everything is happening the way it's supposed to. One of the new things that we're working on is a product physical analysis. So we are ingredient experts. We have a lot of ingredient intelligence. And what this will allow us to do is look at the parameters of those ingredients. We'll be able to predict the dustiness, the homogeneity, the flowability of those ingredients, the hydroscopicity, all key parameters in handling ingredients and how they play with one another and how they flow against themselves. So it's a unique tool for us. It also measures bulk density, and that's critical for us to get the right batch size as we're making premixes. So it'll predict that. We can put it on a nice display and show all the unique characteristics of these ingredients. We believe we have the opportunity to take that from each individual ingredient and drive that into our formulation system, and then be able to predict how the premix will come out along with those same type of characteristics. Then of course, once we have that final product, we can analyze it as well and now compare our predictions to what in actuality they turned out to be. The idea is for ingredient intelligence, which is one of our key areas of expertise, to expand upon that, to again set that bar and lead the industry. We're pretty passionate about what we do, and we challenge our competitors to try to keep up.